Hi guys, welcome to Chennai Realtor, Chennai's first real estate based YouTube channel. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம எங்க இருக்கோம்னா we are in the office of RWD and we are sitting here with the chairman and managing director Mr. Habib. So அவர்ட்ட வந்து நம்ம second episode of Property Pechu வந்து we are going to discuss the real estate business, his company, his plans for the future and the current situation of the real estate market, and maybe we will also talk about one or two of their projects. So hi sir, very good morning.
Morning to you.
How are you doing sir? How is the market been treating you?
Fantastic. I think it's been amazing. Last 1 year has been great, and I think the next 5 years is going to be really awesome. We see the sales has really picked up, and we've seen big growth this year, and the current year also seems to be extremely positive. We've been launching project after project every 2 months. That says it all.
You have been in this industry for the last 2 decades. How has this industry changed from what it was when you just started it to இப்போ எப்படி இருக்கு?
Yeah, it's been more than 2 decades now. 97, I think I started my first company, Wow Realty. 2006 is when we joined hands with Ramki to form RWD. It's been now 24 years in the business. We started off very modest. I mean, I don't have a background of any real estate, or nor I'm a engineer, architect, or any way connected with it. It's just out of passion I came into real estate. Yeah, when we started, everything was nascent, and we were a very small. We just started with a very small project, and we built up that way. Completely changed. I think things over the years we have grown well. The market has also behaved. I think the advent of RERA and everything, market have completely changed. India is growing, so I mean, real estate is a very important aspect of any country's growth. Yeah, that's how it is.
So as RWD, you're saying you started in 2006. And what was your first project, just out of curiosity?
In RWD?
Yes.
The project in Madhavaram. It was called the Farm. It's about a mini township of 10 acres. We are about 300 villas and apartments put together. Was the first project. And then simultaneously we also started one IT park, but that fell apart midway.
That was just before the 2008 collapse.
Correct, yeah.
So a lot of developers didn't survive that. Glad to see that RWD has actually survived that 2008-9 global recession and collapse, and actually grown stronger from that.
We have a very clear cut, in what we do. We never leveraged ourselves. We are a debt-free company by and large. And very small debt is what we have. So we have seen, I personally have seen 3 ups and downs, and we sailed smoothly. Only when in times of market is low, we were actually doing quite good, I would say. Nothing has affected. I mean, whatever markets and whatever things happened, overall economy didn't really affect us, because we never ventured into
big size projects where
yeah.
Saleability is difficult. Correct. The brand RWD is actually quite famous. We see it on Vanagaram, on the main road. We have a fantastic project called Cornish in Egmore, opposite the Ashoka Hotel at that 5 Road Junction. You have the Lemongrass project in Ambattur, is what it is. Again, that's on the main road. So your locations that you pick for your project seem to be very, very good. Is this part of the philosophy that we will choose the most premium locations on the road, or is it just that so happened that the land was acquired like that?
Location comes first for us. We don't choose properties inside another. So we really pick only these strategic locations, and that's why you see all our projects are in the prime locations, and that's been our hallmark. That's been our USP of RWD. We only pick projects in the right spot, in a good area, where good connectivity is there, and on a big road. So we only do multi-story buildings, so we definitely need a bigger road, and we try and see strategically a corner property or on a good road. That's how it's been.
So have you picked some good lands out recently where we are going to see some upcoming projects?
We have last 6 months we have picked up 3 new projects. We're going to launch, pre-launch is already just started, and we should be launching sometime next month. It's called as Waterfront in Kolathur.
It's actually a fantastic project. I have seen the location myself. It is a multi-story building. It is facing the lake. Apartments are going to be super premium, and I believe it's a combination of large 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bedrooms, and 3 bedrooms.
And even we also have 4 bedrooms.
4 bedrooms, which is a high demand project in that area. So if you're interested in that project, I will be happy to share details. I have it with me. You can reach out on the number below. So we'll come to the Waterfront project a little later. Generally, again, I want to understand, who are your partners in RWD? RWD, I know someone in the industry is Ramki Vavu developer. So if you could just tell my viewers, because I'm sure a lot of people have heard of the name RWD but want to understand more about who the company is, what your organizational structure is, how many employees you have, where is your presence. So idallam patti if you could explain it, it would be really.
RWD stands for Ramki Wow Developers. Ramki is a conglomerate based out of Hyderabad. They are in, almost many businesses. The infrastructure is being the number one. It's a public limited company, and then they're the largest in the country in terms of waste management, be it your municipal waste or your hospital waste or industrial waste, e-waste and everything. So they also have international presence in at least about 7-8 countries.
Okay.
Real estate comes next. So in the name of Ramki Estates and Farms. So that particular Ramki Estates and Farms is a 50% stakeholder in RWD. Okay. The other 50% is me, and I run the show. And we just met accidentally. If you want to know how I met him, and this building, my office building, was built in 2005. We had one floor for sale, and they just came and bought it. So when I inquired who bought it, they said I just met the person, the manager or who came that time. I was actually looking for a partner because real estate is a capital intensive business. You definitely require, and we don't go for debts. As a principal, we don't want to do that. So I was always looking for a partner, and when I met this manager who bought the office space from me, I said, I would like to meet your boss. And he said 2 days he's coming from Singapore, and we just sat and at the same place we just sitting and chatting just for half an hour, and our minds really matched. God's gift. I make friends very fast. You know what is the meaning of Habib?
Habib is loved one.
Love,
dear.
Yeah. So I actually stand true to my name. I make a lot of friends and I connect people very fast. So they are from Hyderabad. They are from they speak different language. They're from different community. They're from different backgrounds. But he needed a partner and I wanted a partner. So we just met and that's it. That's what the whole story started about. We just had a half an hour discussion and became partners. And the rest is actually history.
And going strong. It's now nearly 20 years now. Wonderful. Yeah. It's a
association is about 16 years now, 17 years now. Yeah, so we just started, as I told, Madhavaram was the first project. Then we did another 2 more projects in OMR. Then we did it in Nelson Manickam Road, Ambattur, Perandangal, big 150-acre farmhouse.
It's a very beautiful project that I've seen. Yeah. Ecopolis, I think it's called.
We just renamed as Ibis County.
Ibis County.
The next phase. So we have ongoing 6 projects now. We have picked up another 3 more projects. It's going good, and our employees' strength is we have more than 120 employees in the company.
Direct employees.
Indirectly is about close to about 800 to 900 because big projects are there. So
correct.
One project alone has about 550 people working there. So it's a process-oriented company. It gives so much freedom to the employees. I don't actually micromanage the company. We have created a great process in the company. It's actually, as I said, I don't micromanage. We give freedom to the employees to operate. The trust is so much we emphasize upon. And like how, my partner has, he doesn't question me on anything. That kind of freedom, because we are connected so well. We're very, very transparent. With everything, with our partners, to all our customers, to our vendors, to our, all the stakeholders. And of course, to the employees, it's like, we give freedom to them and they do magic for us. That's the trick of RWD.
And this we have experienced as partners of RWD. We experience this on a regular basis. So if you go to a site or you come to the office, you will actually see everybody doing their own thing. There's no micromanagement. Nobody is really scared of the boss or their respective bosses. So the work culture is very, very happy and very friendly. We see things happening. So I can pick up the phone if I have a doubt or a customer has a query. I've been able to call everybody in your organization and they're all actually actively willing to help out. So that only comes when there is no fear of the guy above you. So that's something I can actually vouch for.
I'm very proud to say that we are a company with no litigation. We have no problem with anybody, be it landowners or any vendors or any employees or any stakeholders, customers. We have no case against us anywhere. So that shows where we are. In the last one and a half year, we have acquired more than 1,000 customers.
1,000 customers in the last 12 months.
Yeah, and we are litigation free, touch wood. I think that is our strength. We've been, our tagline says build lasting relationship, and we live truly to that. So that's the success of that.
So another difference I have seen between RWD and other developers. So I look at developers, I don't want to take names, but they are generally very specific to a certain area, 1 or 2 micro markets. They either operate on OMR, or there are people who operate in the northwestern parts of the city, or there are people who only do projects within the city. As RWD, I see you've done projects in Egmore, in Nungambakam. On OMR you have done, on Madhavaram you have done. You are doing something on the western belt in Vanagaram. You are doing something in the northern belt, which is Kolathur. What is this? Is this something that you actually think that each micro market is special, or do you really believe that Chennai city is going to grow overall? What is the philosophy behind this project selection in different?
So we are a Chennai-based company, so we'll have to cater to every part of Chennai. Started off with OMR belt, and actually we did 3 projects. The last 6 years we've been focusing on Western Chennai and Central Chennai. So that's why you see our Vanagaram, our Ambattur projects, or Punamli, Tirumalisai projects, and all. We are more on this one, but we have focused now. We are also moving to GST. We are now gone back to OMR as well, and we have
a wonderful project. The
Yes.
RDR 2.0. The ad was very, very attractive. So
thank you. Yeah, so it was a very good project. And then we also do, I said crossed even Chengalpattu to reach Verandagal to do a fabulous project there. Basically, I love nature, and preservation of nature is the prime. So just for that sake, we have done about 3-4 farm projects. One in ECR, one in Red Hills also. So this part of North Chennai, we have gone up to Gumdipundi. We have a project called Fab City in Gumdipundi.
Correct.
Yeah. And Tirumalisai is our big project where we have 5 projects in kind of integrated township, we call it. About 75 acres we have, and we are doing there as well. So we are predominantly covering every part of Chennai. As I said, location is the main criteria. We focus on the main roads. We focus on, now we follow the metro. Second line is also there. Wherever metro is there, connectivity is the most important. I know people, Chennai infrastructure is not that great. Maybe compared to your Bangalore, Hyderabad, this could be good. But still, I know the pain of traveling. So we try and choose locations which is well connected, and it's easy to reach and easy to commute from. Fantastic. So I also like to congratulate you on being elected as the Credai President-elect for Tamil Nadu for the next year, is it? Thank you. No, 25-27.
Okay, so you have also know that you have been associated with Credai for a long time. I believe you were president of Credai Chennai.
I started as a treasurer and then became a secretary, and 2018 to 20 I was the president of Credai Chennai. And Credai, it's a big brand today. Government listens to us because that kind of work we do. We have done our part, and in my tenure I've done quite a lot many things, and would like to continue with Tamil Nadu as well in 2 years from now.
Credai as a brand, as an organization, I believe lends to a lot of credibility. Why are Credai so strict in allowing other developers to join? I see some developers, smaller developers, are not members of Credai. So is actually Credai so strict? You all have strict rules and regulations as to what someone needs to follow before you become members?
Yeah, so we have entry norms for Credai.
Okay.
We just don't take everybody. We see, are they very serious in business? We have a criteria before we get them on board. They should have completed 2 lakh square feet of this one with a good track record. And then we let them in. And once you join Credai, I think that the learning is amazing. Credai, it's a national pan-India body. We do many things. And we really teach all the small developers and then the newcomers in a nice way. The whole idea is simple. Once you become a Credai member, because government recognizes, be the central government or state government, all the state governments recognize Credai very well. So we have to be very choose and picky on who we choose, because generally real estate is not, there's a lot of shady things do happen. So
Correct.
We are very careful in our members. So that's how.
We've seen this when a smaller developer gets in, finally meets the criteria and gets into Credai. The way their company scales itself, we've seen it with other developers outside. So it seems to be a good platform. And
even to me also, I've learned a lot from Credai.
Okay.
Today I've grown this much is like thanks to Credai.
Lovely. In fact, customers ask us. So today they ask us 2 questions. Is the developer in Credai and is the project RERA registered? So these 2 things though, definitely they ask. So I'm sure there is absolute recognition. So I want to now come to your project. I know you have 3 projects going on, RDR 2.0. So plotted development. You have the Fab City in Gumbi. But I'm more excited, and I'm sure my viewers, because most of my viewers are apartment buyers, quite interested in the Waterfront project. So this is in Kolathur. Can you actually get into a little more detail about the project and tell us what is the idea behind the project, why that location? And I believe that product is a little premium for that segment. So why have you decided to do something premium in a market that is predominantly budget?
Every single project of ours are premium. We actually push it. Although price may not be premium, but at least the product is a premium one. This is about 2.5 acre property. It's in Kolathur on the main road, Red Hills Road. We have 3 blocks, and our design is very, very nice and clear. We have 3 blocks, 2 blocks of 3 bedroom and 4 bedroom, and 1 block of the 2 bedroom unit, and a separate clubhouse. And all our apartments are actually we don't have a common wall sharing. That's our USP of this. So every apartment is kind of a sky villa, you can say. That is ours. And we load all the amenities, all the best possible amenities, whatever required is we load into it. I mean, the brochure is here. Go through it, and you will find everything in the project. We have ticked all the boxes, right?
Lovely. Yes.
And
I've seen the location. It's a fantastic location, and I know your buildings. They are actually quite good. So apartments start from 1046 square feet. So again, these days people are selling 800, 900 square feet 2 bedroom. Why are you selling a 1,000 2 bedroom starting from 1,050? Why is it larger than 25% larger than the market?
I think we are very clear. People have to live a good quality life. We cannot don't believe in boxing this one. I mean, there are developers who cater to that market, but we do everything bit spacious. All our projects, nothing is we don't cut corners here. So our 2 bedroom starts at 1,000 plus 3 bedroom 1,300, 2,500. It actually goes to 2,000 also. Because everybody has just one life, and we say that live life king size. And we create that one. I mean, we try to make it more aspirational, and people believe in this. And all our projects get sold even much before completion. That is which means that what we're doing is right.
Correct.
There is no apartment we built and it is lying for sale. No, nothing. Finished building and putting up for sale. No, even before completion certificate, all our apartments get sold. So that is the USP.
For a complaint, I have been talking to customers about this Waterfront project for the last 10, 12, 15 days. And everyone says, a model flat. Why is there no model flat in this project?
It adds to the cost. See, if we are a new developer, developing something new, then we have to show. My projects are all around. You go to Ambattur, you can see. You go to Grand Quarter, Vanagaram, you see a project there. You go to Egmore, you see a project there. So there are plenty. People can take a look. Today, I think in the internet world, age, I think people do the research there itself. We didn't want to put up, like in Grand Quarter, we had put up an apartment along with our marketing office. Here we thought not required because, customers know us. RWD is now a known brand. Our quality is known, and we don't cut corners anywhere. If they want to actually see the model apartment, they can always go to the other projects.
Your sales team will arrange
we can always organize. But I think we have now introduced something called VR. You can actually feel your apartment. I think the technology is there, and we will have to grab it. And I think we have done a good way. So people can actually visualize it with your Oculus. They can really visualize how the project is. From whichever floor they want to buy. Say, for example, the 8th floor. So the view they can actually see. What they can see from which area and like that, and all they can actually feel how the rooms are, the toilets are, the kitchen, all the amenities. They can really feel over it. We've been known, whatever we put on our brochure, whatever we speak, the actual product is better than what we actually project.
So the VR is ready, it's available at site?
It is ready.
Okay, so if you want to see a site tour, please get in touch. We will arrange it, and I think for the first time, you will be able to see a VR walkthrough and site visit of your apartment that you are going to choose, and it's going to be a unique experience. We'll try and cover that probably in a future video as well. It's been a fantastic conversation. Is there something else that you'd like to add? You want to invite people to your site? You're going to give some special offers to people who are watching this and coming to Waterfront.
Another thing I want to add is, you might not have seen much of RWD in the media. We are a bit media shy people. We don't give advertise so much, by word of mouth. Our project sells only during the launch. We normally do it, and we price it very honest. Prices are definitely at least 5-10% cheaper than the market price, with a good quality. So I think we are now launching at 6,750, and right now the pre-launch is 6,250. We've been seeing some good amount of sales. Been taking a lot of sales now, and you can make use of it because there's a 500 rupee discount. 18th of August is what we're going to launch. I think 500 rupees is a sizable money.
Big saving.
Yeah, and I think you should pick it up if you like that location. And you can just blindly buy because the neighboring competition is it's little more. They're definitely giving it a good price there.
If you ask me, there is no competition. That location is fantastic. The location of your property and the view that is going to come from that building, nobody can compete with that. So yes, Habib sir, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, my pleasure.
Thank you for spending time with us and talking to our viewers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much again for watching the video until the end. This is Yasir Rahman here, and I will see you in the next video.